Welcome to Assertiveness, the show that gives ordinary South Africans a space to talk about things that really matter. I'm your host, Nicolette Mashiri. We're going to carry on with the conversation that we've been having. We've been talking about being yellow bone. I mean, all our bones are white, but you know, whatever. being light skinned, and then the need for other people to also want to become light skinned. And just before the ad break, we tried to touch on a little bit about what are the mean things that you guys are experiencing because of your skin tone. I know that, Dineo, you were a bit confused as to whether you are light skinned.
I'm not confused.
What are you? Are you light skinned, dark skinned, coffee color?
Just in between. I'm not dark skinned, I'm not light skinned, I'm just in between. I don't have problems. No one's looking at us. Kind of in between people.
That's a problem in its own. No one is looking at us. You got married though, so clearly someone is looking at you.
Yeah, but he didn't get married to me because of my skin though.
How do you know? You must ask him.
He didn't.
Must ask him these questions. You must ask.
I must ask him.
Must ask these questions. What are the mean things? I mean, I just read an article now of a girl who is really complaining about being light-skinned and the fact that people think you are the blondes of the black community, the fact that you're only good enough to just look at and that you don't have a brain, you can't think, and the fact that people sometimes ask you if you are skin bleaching. It's not, people don't always think this is how you were born. What are some of the...
People always say that we're not the marriage materials.
Because they're about low. Yeah. They say about yellow, light skin. Yeah, it's changed now. It's come around.
Light skin. So people say you guys you're not marriage material. So these guys are just gonna play with you and they're not gonna get married to you. They're gonna get some dark skinned girl there and put them as their housewives and all that. You're just gonna be their trophies.
So it's that song, if you wanna be happy for the rest of your life, it's not even a pretty, it's now never make a yellow woman your wife. Hey, I would have. Sibu?
Me, I've never experienced any
prejudice.
No, none of that. I've never. But probably because it's never been in my face. But behind my back, I don't know. But I've never experienced such. So I've never felt like, because I'm light, I am the girl who's got everything, the girl who's the richest in class, in primary school and high school, the girl who's the most fortunate in everything. No, I've never felt that. But people would actually ask, how does it feel to be light? And I'm like,
it's not a thing.
I feel normal because I can't see myself the way you see me. Yeah. But I feel normal. I feel like you. Yeah. I don't know how you feel, but I feel like you. I feel normal.
Have you guys found that babies, toddlers, the lighter skinned toddler attracts far more attention than the darker skin? And it's more often than not, the darker skinned toddler, I'm telling you, or if I cannot finila, I'm going to see Vaseline, we are shine. Like, what's going on though?
Well, we always find the lighter skinned toddlers pretty. Like, I don't want to lie. I also do it. Like,
they far more cuter.
Yes.
And they're soft. Their skin is softer.
Like, oh, they're beautiful and all that. And we look at the darker ones and you're like, oh, okay, so like we always have petty comments about the darker skin ones. You're like, oh, okay, so this is your child.
She's sweet.
She's sweet. Does she cry at night? Yeah, like we say stuff like those.
They even give them nicknames. That is terrible, guys.
My brother has twins, right? So I usually put pictures up on Facebook of them sometimes, right? And then you see people's comments, yo, this one on the left. Always it's the one.
And they twins. Is the one darker than the other?
They're not identical. So one of the twins who is lighter skin, like people will comment, and the way I'll just attack it, this is where the problem starts. Because when these twins grow up, this is where all these things of insecurity starts, because of people like you who are not building the confidence of young girls at that stage, only seeing one type of beauty.
And they're girls.
They're girls.
That is terrible. That is going to be a tough one for you guys to correct. Because, I mean, granted, they'll never see the Facebook post.
They never see the Facebook post, but of course, people interact with them in that way, you understand? Regardless of the fact that they both have their own unique types of, they're beautiful in their own ways.
Okay, quick one. your skin color, how far has it gotten you in life? Let's tell the truth now. Let's tell the truth, Zibu. Feel like you've been very conservative there in the corner. Do you have more friends because you're lighter skinned? Do boys hit on you all the time?
Like when I was a little girl, I had more friends. Because as everyone has been saying, when you are a light girl, you get more attention. So obviously I've had more friends when I was a little child growing up, but I've always been the very reserved person. I'm very quiet, I'm very shy. So I never really had a lot of friends, but I had friends because I was light.
Okay.
And people, like I went to high school with her, she could tell you, people used to think I was the meanest person ever because I was so quiet and I was light, and I thought, God, that's what they think. They think I'm thinking, because I'm light, I can't associate myself with other kids because they're dark. It doesn't make sense to me. It's never made sense. It doesn't today. But yes, I've had more friends. Yes, I've been hit on by guys more than dark girls. But I guess
Lebu,
what it is.
do you walk into a room at a party and scan the room and think, okay, it's just dark girls. I'm winning today.
Well, guys, I'm gonna tell you a very personal story.
Okay.
Like when I moved from Mamelodi to Mpumalanga in a place called Loporo, I was bullied.
For being yellow?
Yes.
Okay.
The children, the girls especially, the guys didn't have a problem with me. But the girls would, like, if ke khata moane ka break ka mistake, then they'd be like, after school is after school. They'll beat me up. Yes, they'll beat me. They even called me milkshake. And like I used to cry, but like when I think about it now, I'm like, milkshake, yellow bone is in fashion now, so I was called milkshake. No, that was cool,
More trend, you're trending.
But then like I was beaten up like each and every time. People thought I was mean. People thought because I come from a different province, different schools, different setting and all that. I was very bullied because people thought because I was light.
Is it?
Yes.
That is terrible. But we've got a special feature today. Miss Dene, are you gonna scene set? Are we gonna go into a scene setting? Should we dim the lights? What should we do?
I want to stand though. Can I stand?
No, you can definitely stand and just give us a little bit of who you are through your words and what you what's the word? Encapsulate this topic as being in words.
Okay, so I wrote a poem from a perspective of a girl who has heard different messages throughout her life to the point where she feels that her beauty is only through skin bleaching. Okay, so the title of the poem is called Words from My Skin. My name is Buhle Bendalo. Indalo yentando yakhe odala ubuhle umdali has placed the soul into this temple that I now call home, but my story has not been told. Tiresome towers of truth, tangled, interwoven, hand woven of threads, origins built from the soil that made Adam. This is the blueprint of black ink written into my skin, but my story has not been told. My story has been whitewashed by requirements of a beauty of me that I cannot be. Deep layers of melanin pushing through the pores of my skin, exiting with a gasp, always ready, waiting to exhale, waiting to exist. But they won't let me exist. When I questioned them about my kind of beauty, they said, in the event of judgment, you need to be fair. You needed to be fair. You needed to be just. Justice is between fair complexion and dark and lovely. And when I asked them, how can this judgment of me be fair? They told me it just is. And after planting cons in science into my conscience, I've written letters of regrets on to my skin that have scraped off pages of history. From my epidermis, I've peeled off pages and pages of skin until I become the color of audacity, until concentrated spots of melanin start to appear on my face, starting a revolution, chanting, "Bring back our girl." My name is Buhle Bendalo. Indalo yentando yakhe odala ubuhle umdali has placed my soul into this temple that I now call home. But my walls are weak. My door can't speak. My windows can't see the beauty that is skin deep. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Like I'm like shivering, like it's going through my skin. That was beautiful.